Today we are diving into the world of Counter-Strike 2 or CS2, not just talk about gameplay, but about meaning. This is presentation is titled What is Behind Crosshair, and we'll be unpacking how power and identity are embedded in CS2 through rules, system, and culture. To casual observe, Stage 2 might just look like a team-based shooter, a place to show off your reflex and map knowledge. But if we look closer, the game is more than just a battleground, it's a cultural text. Every rules, every win condition, and every role you play contains embedded assumptions and messages. Through gameplay, we are participating in a large conversation about who we are, how we behave, and what we value. That's what we are exploring today. Our theoretical lens, procedural authority, a concept by Ian Bogost, unlike books or film, which use narrative and imagery to persuade. Games persuade through rules. Think about it: what game allows or restricts, shapes how players think and act. If the only way to win through elimination, violence becomes normalized. If you are rewarded for economic dominance, capitalism is reinforced. In this too, procedural rhetoric is at play constantly, from team formation to round structure. CS2 provides itself on realism, locally patterns, team-based coordination, map control. Off of this query system where discipline and strategy are king. This is not a game where you win by rushing blindly. Instead, it's mirror real-world military logic. Plan carefully, communicate clearly, execute flawlessly. The game trains players to adopt the behaviors of trained soldiers, calm under pressure, precise in executions, obedient to team goals. Each round in CS2 begins not with action, but with a transaction. You earn money by performing well, and use that to buy better weapons. This is introduce a feedback loop: more success means better gear, leading to more success. This is structure mirrors capitalist logic. Performance equals profit. It encourages a militaristic mindset where players measure worth through earnings, not ethics. It's not just about survival it's about smart investing. Let's talk about narrative. CS2 pits terrorists against counter-terrorists, but these labels are not natural. They reflect a post-911 geopolitical framework where the good guys and bad guys are clearly defined. The map reinforces this is militarized worldview, abandoned Middle Eastern towns, bounded by industrial sites. Convert skill mission Even without storyline, the game tells story, one that mirrors global power dynamics. In CS2, the dominant identity is masculine, not just male, but high masculine players are expected to through precise and emotionally controlled. Mistakes aren't just gameplay errors, they are social failures. In voice chat, this pressure intensifies trash talk, bravado, and even harassment become performance tools. Success means proving your dominance while vulnerability is mocked. This reinforces a narrow model of what it means to be strong. Toxicity in CS2 isn't just side effect, it's this symptom of deeper culture. The competitive culture rewards aggression, both mechanical and social. You kill, death, racial, and wrecking become a measure of identity. This drives players to lash out when things don't go well. Insults, rage quitting, even discrimination flourish in this high pressure space. And yet, many players accept it as normal. This shows how deeply embedded toxicity is in the culture. Violence in CS2 is more than just a tool. It's a language. Each kill is statement. Super rooted, each clutch a performance of power. The ritual of defusing bombs or landing headshot carry symbolic weight. Players enact dominance over others not only to win, but to be seen. Respect feared is violence of performance, not just action. So what's behind the crosshair? A system, a culture, an ideology. CS2 is more than merchandise. It's a cultural machine that trains, rewards, and normalizes certain way to be. When we play, we are not just aiming, we are participating in a worldview. To be crucial gamer is to play awareness, not to stop playing, but to understand what the game is asking you to be. So let me answer the question posed earlier. What kind of identity am I performing in CS2? Sometimes I find myself slipping into higher competitive, aggressive behavior because that was game rewards. Is my success defined by me or by the system? A bit of both. The more I understand the rules, the more I realize how deeply they influence me. Can I change the rules we are playing by? Yes, but noticing them by discussing them, by supporting more inclusive player space, and maybe by creating new games with different values. So here is my reference. I I post that, and thank you. These are my presentations.